Whoa, it's the Yewllusion, reporting from somewhere on spaceship Earth. Out riding the bike. Haven't ridden the bike in a while. It's pretty nice. I'm liking the vibe. It's funny, You forget to ride your bike for a while, then all of a sudden you're riding it and you remember what a great piece of equipment a bike is. It also just reminds me how simple it all can be. Just get out, ride your bike. There's really nothing going on here. It's funny, like I'll attach to stories too. I'll get all wrapped up in some story, think it has something to do with anything, and then I'll just fully break free from it all, and I'll just be riding my bike along Zuma Beach, just fully free. There's no labels here, no identity. There's actually a couple waves. I should go surfing. I saw a guy, look, there's a couple. Saw a guy get a good one. Oh, maybe I'll go surfing tomorrow. You know, it's just very interesting how the mind will change its space, which will change your reality based upon what you're doing with the blood flow and the oxygen and the movement of your spacesuit. I find that it's very easy to get attached to stories that have nothing to do with my actual present life when I'm not moving around, when I'm sort of in stasis, when I don't have a real mission. It's easy to get caught up in the mind war. And I don't think that it's about checking out either. I think it's super important to be charting it, if you will, and exploring it, because it can be pretty easy to utterly stick your head in the sand and pretend you're not even alive, that you're not even here, that the struggle to maintain your positive mental attitude isn't real. Oh, and it's real. It's super real. Because at any given moment, I can forget. And I think a lot of this human life's about that, is remembering. I excuse the squeak. There's some sort of squeakiness going on with my, here, let me hit the front brake here. There we go. And it's just like that squeakiness, right? It slowly, here you can hear it gradually building again. And then it just becomes a full-on loud noise that you're totally used to. And I think that's what's going on with a lot of the bad ideas. And it takes a moment when you're actually physically moving to realize the difference between, seems like there's sort of three states of being. There's the totally tuned in God state of being. And then there's like a physical reality where you're just off doing something physical. And you can just be straight machine, human machine doing whatever, and you can kind of shut off your mind. And then there's the very, very mind state, which you're totally caught in your head, which all that's going on is the stuff that's in your head. And I think the ultimate space to be is when you're doing all three of those at once. When your mind is firing, your body's firing, and you're in full contact with God. I think that's the goal, is to have all three mechanisms working at once. Because I find that if I'm living in just two of them's almost more dangerous than living in one of them. it's never dangerous to be in God space, is it? Very interesting. I don't know, I feel pretty good about this moment I'm in right now. And it's very interesting because an hour and a half ago I uploaded that video about Portland. And that was something that really bothers me. I do not like seeing violence. I'm not into violence. Though I'm not afraid of it, I just don't like it. It doesn't seem to serve any purpose. But it was weird. I started the bike ride. I was with the wife and Owl, and this dude's at the gate here, at the Zuma gate. The parking guy's like, "You can't ride your bikes." I'm like, "What?" He's like, I'm like, "You don't even know what you're talking about." I got super like annoyed because I'm one of those, I just don't want anybody up in my business ever, unless I'm putting myself out there. Like, I expect a certain amount of people to be in my business whenever I post a YouTube video or I do the thing. But when I'm going about my world, I don't expect random people to be involving themselves in my life on any level. Unless they're coming up to be like, "Yewllusion, what's up?" Or I know them, or they're friends of mine or something like that. But generally speaking, I get super annoyed when anyone is up in my space. And I got slightly annoyed when this tech guy got in my space because he was totally wrong about the laws. And he was trying to tell me what the laws were. And I'm like, this is my home beach. It's weird. Everyone's a cop nowadays. Everyone's a cop. It's trippy. I'm looking at the signs of the do or don't. It's interesting. It's no motorized scooters or bikes. This is what this dude was trying to tell me. No motorized scooters and bikes. He's trying to tell me there were no bikes allowed down here. I got super annoyed. I was like, don't get, and I told him, I was like, "Don't involve yourself in other people's business. I'm not getting involved in your parking stuff." Anyway, yeah. We all get to be crazy monkeys. Don't try grabbing my banana. I'll give you my banana if you want it bad enough. Just don't try taking it out of my hand. Arrgh, crazy monkey. Anyway, links down below if you want to support the channel. Don't forget to get an Yewllusion as President t-shirt. And epic. All right. What a beautiful evening here in Southern California. All right, see Yewllusion. I'm out.